disclaimer. These reaction videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. These videos will not impact any of the PC reviewers or the community. This is just a reaction video that we're putting out, and we're digging deep into the past of these reviewers, how they became so successful, and we're going to bring it out right here on JJ's PC Builds. So do stay tuned for the video. Hey everybody, welcome back once again. You know it is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. Today, we're going to be talking about Jay's 2 cents and the finale. So make sure y'all stick around for it. We're going to get into it. What? What do you want?
I wanted to tell your viewers something, Jay.
Well, I'm sure you're going to tell them. Go ahead and tell them.
Viewers, make sure you like and subscribe to JJ's PC Builds.
That was it? That's all you had to say? Really? Oh my God. And that's all you had to say?
Yes, Jay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Can I get on with the video?
Yes, Jay.
Thank you. This is what happens when you get something stuck in your head and it just comes out like you never expected. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted...
Jay.
What?
Have a great day, Jay.
You have a great day, too. And now, this is going to be the finale of this awesome creator, Jay's 2 cents. So we're going to pick somewhat of a most recent video, and we're going to use that as our finale. So do stick around for it. And let's roll the film.
Yeah, what Jay said. Roll the film.
You guys remember the water box review I did a little bit ago from Singularity? And I said they have a ginormous one. I think that's what this is. I think. It's from Australia. From down under. Apparently whatever this is going to be, I have to put it together, and I'm okay with that. So I figured we just unbox it together. See. Oh, it's all taped to itself. This is such overkill for a radiator. So it's a double D5. Double D's nuts. Look at that. Dude. This is insane. How? 2.5, that's 1,120 millimeters of radiator. That's nuts. Okay, so let me see what's in this package first, and then we'll talk about, we'll take a look at the inside and such. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for 4 million subscribers. So I will try to think of something to do as a fun thank you. Giveaways are weird right now because YouTube doesn't allow Gleam links anymore. So I gotta think of another way to do it, but I think a giveaway is in order. I just have to figure out the best way to curate that.
They use the whole roll of bubble wrap.
I know. Yeah, so these are like the side pieces. You know what though? Maybe because they have more room on this one, we have more options for our flow through. So these just pop off, right? The little plugs. So you can see now we have other options to put our cables through. We can do pass-through like fittings right here. We can also still utilize the distro plate directly if we want to. You can see there's 3 fittings. That's actually a pretty big reservoir now if you think about the size of that thing. Dude, this might, when I fill this up and decide to use it on something, it needs to be an SFF build. But But
Yeah, for sure.
this is gonna be the first time I think I might actually use as much as a gallon. Okay, so I think I figured it out. That's what the hardware and stuff's for, because it makes perfect sense, just like Daniel was saying. I can make a quad 560 by basically mounting 2 of these together, which is what we'll do. So what you essentially do is you take the side panel, the plexi part off, and then this, so you can see we have these extra holes and stuff on there. So the hardware they give us, which as you can see right here are nuts and bolts, I basically screw them together like that, top and bottom. And then I have the new side pieces, and then the plexi panel goes on the outside of that. So before I do that, which I will do, which now I feel like I absolutely positively must do 4 560s because the option is now there. And you can also see now why there's 2 D5 mounts because of the amount of think about the fact, even if you have 2 560 millimeter radiators fortunately don't give a huge pressure drop because they have so many rows. It's when you go through like microfins and stuff in say a water block or a GPU block, CPU block, whatever, that is where a lot of the restriction happens. So you need the extra pumps though because of the length of tubing and obviously the height that these radiators are to overcome gravity, because gravity is one of the bigger components affecting pump performance outside of just the length of the tubing and the amount of 90s and stuff. But you can see right here, the filters, this is pretty much exactly like the one we had for the 240, which by the way, Nick, give me the 240 just so I can show a size comparison. But anyway, you can see the filters right here. It does have fan filter material. It does bolt through directly from the outside. I personally am going to remove these. You can see right here, in the distro plate and the pumps, the pump is just in series, so one pump feeds another pump, which effectively gives a lot more overall head pressure. Are these 3D printed? These are 3D printed. Daniel's 3D printing his own plugs. Cool. And then this is the 240 version, the double 240 that I already built and put 2 rads in, and the cables and tubes and such.
I kind of feel like there was room for a middle option somewhere here. Just saying.
I know, as far as I could tell, I could only find the 240 times 2 and the 560 times 2 and the 560 times 4. I think there might also be a 240 times 4. I could be wrong on that. But I think a double 360 or even a double 480 or a double 420 would be nice, like somewhere right in between. I think the 560 is just because Daniel, like myself, is just, he's got a soft spot for 560 rads, probably because it goes back to the SM88, TH10, the other Case Labs cases that like to utilize 560 rads, which not many cases at the time did. And Daniel and Singularity Computers did tons and tons and tons of bespoke builds inside of Singularity or Case Labs cases. I think this is almost like a throwback. But pretty basic, as you can see, massive freaking reservoir, which is nice because when you have a distro plate type reservoir, it is very difficult to get enough volume in there to actually start to force feed anything. I honestly feel like this would be something I would have to absolutely vacuum fill in some way because of the fact that I feel like we would be sitting here forever trying to fill 2 560 or about to have 4 560 radiators in that. Other than that, it's pretty standard. I mean, so you can see right here, this feeds into one pump, out of that pump, into the feed of the next pump, out of that pump, and then out of the case. So this would be technically the return right here. Or I guess you could also return through any of the fittings on the outside if you didn't want to utilize those at all, because we do have fittings on the inside of that distro plate as well that could feed back in there. So you could even come straight out of here into another double quad water box. So we could have 8 560 octo box with 4 D5 pumps. That's the other thing too. The reason why they have D5s in here, I think instead of the DDCs, because this one, as you can see, even though there's no pump in there right now, if you look right in the center, you can see, maybe it's hard to see, it's just a DDC pump, which is a Lang DDC, which has good pressure, but not the highest flow rate. D5s have better flow rate, but not the best pressure. So that's one of the reasons why there's double D5s in there to overcome some of those nuances. All right, let me get the side panel off, and then let's see if we can't make it bigger. As if I've never heard that before. So there's no instructions for this. As far as we checked on the website last time we were putting together the 240, the 560 only showed a discontinued one, which I guess they changed a little bit. But I know it looks like some scuffing here on the, that might just be from transit and it bouncing around. You see there's some scratches on there, which is unfortunate. I could repolish that, but there's some scratches on the plexi. It does have a beveled edge though, which is kind of nice. And it's some pretty thick plexi. That's the one thing that Daniel doesn't really specialize in or offer a whole lot of is tempered glass options. That's just because of the price, to be honest. He's a small outfit that doesn't get like big breaks in prices or anything like that when it comes to getting glass and stuff cut and made. So the glass like he offered and gave to me for the SMA8 was not like a cheap option at all. So the 4 long screws just go through and then the nut goes on the back side. In fact, I forgot to tighten that one down. So you just tighten it down like that. But they get kind of loose. Like they won't go tight until the sides are on. So let's see, this one goes like this, and then these 3 screws right here, 3 screws go through there into here, just like the box is assembled now. And then that goes next to it like right there. You have to push that down because it's like under tension, and then we can tighten it up. So I need to leave those loose for now, it looks like. And once I hold that up, you get an idea of the size of what this thing's gonna be. It's really kind of insane. I'm just curious, once it's all together and tightened up, is it gonna get rigid or is it gonna feel floppy? Because right now, as you can see, it's kind of floppy-ish. I'm actually really impressed with it. Like, this is so unnecessarily large and dumb. That's why I love it. So I absolutely love this. This is the kind of stuff that I get so excited about. It's just unnecessary. It's to think that it's not even a computer case. It's just designed to hold 4 560 millimeter radiators at this point. I want to build this out and like get take their small form, their SFF Spectre case and have it next to it. But then that one still has a loop in it. So it'll have a loop in that and then it goes to this. No, honestly, this is where I need you guys to comment on what you think I should do with this. I feel like this needs to be a water box for multiple systems, like literally in between 2 computers and they're both plumbed up to this. Because Lord knows it has enough capacity thermal-wise or wattage-wise to dissipate. Look at this. Ooh, there's no screws.
I can't even fit it in the frame, hold on.
Like, you know how they say, don't worry, he's just a friend. This is not a friend. No, this is in your fucking contacts list for one reason and one reason only. I mean, look. Wait, hold on. Oh, ow. Okay, my whole torso's in here.
Okay, this is the best I can do. I can't even.
Get in there. Yeah. This is still impressive, okay? I honestly feel like though, 2 D5s wouldn't be enough. Like I feel like we would still have to have like a standalone in here or something, or one mounted to a rad. This is nuts. Okay, this is like, it's so stupid. It's exactly what I love my channel to exist for. I have to do something completely ridiculous with this now, like a multi-system cooled, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a YouTube channel has tried to cool multiple computers with a single loop, only we're not throwing radiators outside. So there's that, but I like how we're so out of breath because all we tried to do was sit in it. Look, I have never been able to put my torso in like even my shoulders and head in a computer before. And I still think we should try and find a system, like come up with a mount to mount a system in there. And then I'm still gonna have to polish the acrylic where it got scratched because of vibrations in transit. But look at this thing. Here's a regular 4080, or 3080 I mean. So, think about the size of that compared to the, like I feel like it could be a server. No, I think this would be the pump box. It just pumps in there. It doesn't be down here. And then it's feeding everything. This is insane. I love it.
Oh, you put it inside.
Yeah, it would fit between the rads. Singularity. Obviously, you can just scale up the size of the panels on the side, right? All you have to do is make this one less, right? Chop it there. And then we have a 4020 box. Sorry. Just like to make a 360 box, they just had to take these and extend it one more 120. I think they could scale this however they want. But I also, because there are separate panels with different bowing tensions, you can see these aren't perfectly flush. But you know what? With the two rads there, a strip of gaff tape on the backside, you wouldn't even see it. They won't move at all. So because they're not tied in on the sides at all. But we could have just bent those right now by being idiots trying to climb in the damn thing. All right, guys, you know what to do. Tell me what you think I should do with it. It looks like a Borg cube. It's a Borg rectangle. Pretty neat. I would have never expected this to exist, and it does. And, you know, do you think I should find a way to put a system in it? Do you think we should cool multiple systems with it? Do you think yes to all the above? Get the 240 loop in there as well? Just, that's nuts. All right, guys, time to get out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty, this is my final thought just to let you know what I think about the video. I thought it was an awesome video, just to be honest with you. Let's give him a round of applause. He did a great job on that, you know. And give him a couple thumbs up on his video. And I'm going to post his video right on the description. So you can find the video right there on my description on this video. You'll be able to find it, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know this is the finale for Jay's 2 cents. Give him a recognition, you know. Let him know that he did an awesome job and everything else. And don't forget, if this is your first time here on my video, what?
I wanted to tell your viewers something, Jay.
What?
Viewers, make sure you like and subscribe to JJ's PC Builds.
But anyway, until the next time in the next video that you know this is, and we will see you on the next video.